Good afternoon all, Simon here, Explosive Action, and a Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas and all that stuff to everybody. It is Christmas Day out here in Australia, Christmas afternoon, streets packed with people being, well, Christmassy I guess. I had my wife's family Christmas yesterday, have my family's Christmas tomorrow on Boxing Day, and today has just been a day for us. I've got a chicken in the oven, roasting away, and we've been watching a few movies together and just cleaning the house, so pretty relaxy day. And I've had these piles of things just growing, and I need to clear through them so I can get them on the shelf. So this is going to be a quick video, and don't expect much information on a lot of this because a lot of them were just bargain, this stuff looks good. I'll get to it at some point. Firstly though, most important stuff, I got these from Paul, Buckaroo Banzai. He sent me a DVD-R of Slash, which is a Filipino action that I have on tape, that the tape's just shocking, and he gave me his a burn from his, I think it was a Greek VHS. It looks fine, so really happy to have that, finally watch it. I do hope to get a VHS myself that's not going to suck. In the Glint of an Eye. Now this was a movie that, forgive me Paul, I've forgotten, that Paul wrote, I think, or directed, and a short film, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I think he said it was like a, no, I've completely forgotten. I've had so many beers today. Phew. Anyway, yes, thank you Paul for these things, they are awesome, and I will be getting through to them shortly. Code name Flash, Japanese VHS, not Filipino. I don't remember exactly what this was. I think it might have been Indonesian. Action-tastic. Paul's going to pull me up and getting all of this wrong, and please do, because I'm an embarrassment to myself. This looks fantastic, and it comes from a well taken care of home. One of the best looking tapes I've ever seen, so that's going to be awesome. This one will be great. I wanted the tape of Fireback for a long time. This is Fireback, even though it says Attack and Destroy. Very iconic cover, if you know the movie. Greek tape, looks awesome. I missed out on the Japanese tape a long time ago, and I've never seen it again, on eBay that is. So I got Paul's Greek tape, which is in beautiful condition. Thank you, Paul. Staying with the tapes. The Violent Breed, more Filipino action. Hooray! Trash-tastic. Might have been Italian Filipino. Looks awesome. That's going to be great fun. Saigon Commandos, CBS Fox, I got locally. This wasn't too bad, it was a bit slow, a little bit boring. The sound is terrible. Reviews I've read are that the sound is terrible on all editions. It was okay, not one of the best of its kind. The Jungle movie. Retribution, badly faded cover. Some horror, I have no idea. This is the stuff I got in a bulk lot. CBS Fox again. This one's on DVD, I know. Blood Sisters, A Night to Dismember. Awesome looking cover. Bit of damage in the plastic there, that's alright. On 7 keys. Yep. Awesome. Really happy to get this one. Video Classics Gold, of The Darker Side of Terror. And it's got a little crack in the center, but it's got an original case, which is a pretty rare thing to find with the inside adverts for other movies. Awesome there. King of the City. I don't know much about this one except it was a Vestron. And it looks kind of cool. From small town to big time, he'll make it or break it in the city that rocks till dawn. Awesome. Toxic Avenger. This was a cheapie. I didn't pay that. I paid about $1. Roadshow home release, I think. Not a rental. Got a barcode, so tends to indicate that it was a retail. Rage of the Ninja. The Massacre Begins. I don't know a thing about this one. But ninja movies I don't have. Awesome. And last tape, Carnage on RCA. Looks like a nice 80s horror that I haven't seen before. Looks pretty cool. I think it's 80s. Cover's a little trimmed out. 1984. Awesome. Alright, let's make some room. Okay, just to burn through these things here. Blu-rays. Blu-rays. Expendables Director's Cut. Extended Edition. Comes in a slipcase. Nice lenticular, not lenticular, the foil look cover. Bugger it, too hard to get out. Anyway, Director's Cut's about 14 minutes longer, I believe. Really love this movie. I've seen the original cut 3 or 4 times, and the sequel is going to be awesome. Adding Chuck Norris and Van Damme into the mix. Intruder, the new Synapse release. Awesome cover, one of the best covers I've seen in years. Nice brand new HD transfer, and a little booklet on Synapse films, and you get the Blu-ray and the DVD. Great little shopping centre massacre, supermarket massacre, from the producers of Inglourious Basterds and Pulp Fiction. And it's got a little Bruce Campbell in the very end for about 3 seconds as well. Horror Express, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, Telly Savalas on Severin, their new HD release, and this is, as far as I know, the first time that this has had a decent release, not a crappy public domain full screen thing. So you get, again, Blu-ray and DVD, I believe. Yep, awesome. I'm glad I've held off all these years from watching this movie in 50 in 1 packs. I can now finally watch it as it should be watched for the first time. So that's a good thing. Box sets. I got this in the city, really cheap. House Collection, 1, 2, 3, 4. Old, out of print Australian set. $18 for this, and they're all anamorphic widescreen, and they all look awesome. Really nice little set there. I've only ever seen the first 2. 3 is one I'm really interested in checking out, because it's got nothing to do with anything, and it's got Lance Henriksen in it, that's the one. True Justice, Steven Seagal. Now, this is, well, okay, basically Seagal had a TV series he was trying to get going, and nobody optioned it. It never went to TV. It's going to TV in the States now, but that's 2 years later. So they released them as movies, and they've been drip feeding them for about a year now as rather expensive single DVDs. And then finally, I knew I'd be, stupid if I bought the discs. I waited, and the box set came out. I think we're the only country with a box set so far, and the price of this set is the same as one of the movies individually, which is just sensational. And you get Payback, which is only on this set. There you go, bonus episode. It's not had super awesome reviews, but it's Seagal action that I've not seen, and it was dirt cheap, like $31 for the whole season. Very happy. I got this from a Salvation Army store. Salvos. Rome, extremely bloody violent HBO TV series. Season 1, slipcase. Solid, absolutely solid box. Oh, Jesus. Seriously solid box. It just keeps going. I mean, I can fold that up for years. Oh, God. Making a dog's breakfast of this. Hard one to manage with one hand. That's what she said. Anyway, that's a bloody thick card. Anyway, $10. I paid $10 for this from a Salvos. It had no price on it. I said, how much for this? He said, how many discs are in it? I went, I don't know, 5 or 6. Guy just went, $10. Score. Single DVDs. Black Magic 2. This is a Shaw Brothers horror. You don't need to see the first one, apparently. It's a zombie film. Shaw Brothers zombie film. From the 70s or 70s? I think it's the 70s. I'm really looking forward to checking out this one, actually. It's had awesome reviews, so yeah, Hong Kong horror. Awesome. $2 trash. Treat Williams, Michael Dudikoff, Gale Force. It's a pretty hilarious background, actually. Reality game show invited the cast of contestants, including an LA cop, to a tropical island to hunt for buried treasure worth $10 million. Alright. Unbeknownst to the contestants, the game's host has struck a deal with the soldiers to hide the guide the money and does not have the player's best interest or even basic safety at heart. Okay. And adding on to that, there's a killer hurricane. It's just got everything. $2. This is the cheapest DVD I have ever bought. Operation Delta Force, sequel, US Seals 2. I've read a good review of this one. 1 penny. 1 UK penny. And £3.50 shipping, but 1 penny. And unlike the DVDs we get out here when they do $2 DVD multi-pack things, it's a bit loose. These are flippers. There's actually 4 unique sides, which is really good. I mean, we tend to get discs like this where they put 4 movies on the one disc and the quality is shocking. Awesome, cheap action. Super Gator. This is one of the common ones that's really hard to find. As far as I know, there's only a Thai and Russian DVD. This is the Thai one. Perfectly legit, and animated menus and nice anamorphic transfer. Only about $7 from the various Thai DVD stores online. There's no US or UK or Australian release. Crying Freeman. This is a Mark Dacascos one I wanted to see for years. I knew it was a Chinese copy, and I just thought I'd take a gamble on it because it does say 16:9. I should have known better. It's not. It's a crappy full screen, but this still gets me. Dead. Why the tears fill with my eyes? Why the tears fill with my eyes? Isn't that glorious? So it's a pretty bad edition. So I'll have to get something better. Boa vs. Python. I bought the US one, but the Australian one was in the shops, and I tend to get the Australian discs where possible, so I now have 2 Boa vs. Pythons. Maybe I'll pit them off against each other. Late Show presents Barge Ass in the Olden Days. Now, only the Aussies are going to get anything out of this. This is classic stuff. Skit comedy from 1992. That was the Late Show on the ABC. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. And they got these 2 TV series. Australian 70s TV series. Barge Ass was based off a cop show called Bluey. The Olden Days was based off a Gold Rush TV series called, I think it was just called Rush. And they just, the cast of the Late Show just voice it. They just voice dub it. Seriously, just go on YouTube, Barge Ass. Some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen. Alien Trespass. This was like $2. Reversible cover, I preferred this. It's like a 50s throwback sci-fi thing. I don't think it's meant to be taken too seriously. It looks kind of cool. In the Loop, meant to be an incredibly funny British comedy, with a TV series behind it as well that I can't remember what it's called. Not seen it. I'm just based on what I've been told. It's supposed to be good. The Crack, Jamoan Irish, but very Australian, really. He's been in everything Australian. And just one of those comedies that I missed seeing when it first came out. It's meant to be pretty decent, so that should be good. Colour Me Kubrick. Don't know a thing about this. My wife picked it up in the shop. Said we should get it. Looked funny. And it probably will be. Billy Connolly, the full uncut. What is this? A classic performance from the Big something. What? The Big Yin? The Big Yin himself. Whatever. It's a 1985 Billy Connolly. An audience with Billy. There you go. Gotta love him. Great stand-up. Look at him. He's still got hair. Well, coloured hair anyway. So that should be fun. Vintage Billy. Dead Set. Classic British zombie Big Brother style show. Really good stuff. If you haven't seen it, check it out. A friend of mine gave me this. Cassandra. Aussie horror. Never seen it. Nice umbrella, original red case. You know, I'm not a big fan of this, but it's also free. Zombieland. Not a fan, really. Zombie Town. Looks interesting. Craptacular was the word that was described to me about this movie. This looks cool. Intruders. Alien abduction stuff, I think. TV movie, I think, but rated quite highly. 161 minutes, probably like multiple episodes. turn into a movie. And lastly, Kill Baby Kill, which is a Bava I've not seen, and was also a gift. Right. Whew. Now I can get all this stuff onto the shelves. So, yep, happy Christmas everybody. Have a good holiday and all that stuff. Boxing days, eat, food, drink, watch horror movies, enjoy. See ya.